Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
What is up, lads? This is Trap Badger, and today I wanted to speak about something completely different, and that is news for winter of 2018. To be more specific, the Kyoto dynamic encounter Chunibyo's new film, Take On Me. Yeah, the cringy anime girl who will probably start crying at the first sight of a penis is back and more chuny than ever. First of all, a little bit of context for the fresh mind. Chunibyo, or 8th grade syndrome, is a phase in a kid's life where they suddenly grow an obsession into something, be it aliens, anime, magic, pick your poison. To the point of it becoming a lifestyle and begin to shout incantations or write to aliens, etc. For a visual example, take the kids who dressed up in robes and dueled with keyblades over at that snowy little region.
She doesn't need the light. You're a nobody.
Oh, I fucking love these guys to death. But the show, Chuni, focuses on Yuta, a boy who used to be Chuni, then grew out of it mostly due to embarrassment, and is trying to make a normal life for himself only for a wacky girl named Rika, a hardcore Chuni girl, to imprint on him and sending his normal plans straight to shit. Now this show is quite the divide among the anime community. Some love it, some hate it to death, but for me, I kind of view it as a mix of both. In one way, I like it since the first season is pretty funny and the story has some level of impact for the first timer. Keyword being first timer. I watched this when I was barely sinking into the pit of anime hell, and it gave me a view of how pure Kyoto Animation view love in their work, since this entire story is just a lot of moe blobby goodness. On the other hand, the entire story takes a huge nosedive at the second season since they added a new character that just seems tacked on just to add some kind of drama. Not to mention the plot pacing went to a sloth's pace, if someone shot that fucking sloth. And since this is Kyoto Animation we're talking about, for those hoping this little rom-com ends with a nice little kiss, well, good fucking luck. Not to mention the main girl Rika, who is the main divide among the community, mainly since some find her cute and endearing, others view her as a spawn of annoyance and a bad character to follow since the show is way too forgiving to her since her lifestyle is viewed as a good thing rather than something to slowly improve and mature upon since she comes across as extremely dependent and unable to survive on her own conscience. Fun fact, some view her as autistic since her entire personality is highly creative and curious, has trouble with standard academic learning, an obsession with a certain thing, to be specific, the magic arts and fantasy as a whole, and her own inability to read social cues or understand them without viewing them in her own fantasy perspective. Personally, I am indifferent to her since her older sister is just so fucking hot. I mean, my absolute favorite since she's a caring individual who wants to make sure Rika matures and develops properly to become an independent girl rather than become overprotected and enabled. This is a show that I consider taking it with a grain of salt, understanding the main flaws and that this show is enjoyable to a certain degree, but with the fact that that is all it can be, and some may not forgive said major flaws. Except for the second season, that one can go to hell for all I care. Anyway, I digress. The main news involved with this show is that the movie will premiere on January 8th of next year. The story is a continuation of Miss Ballistic Autistic with her boyfriend, Daku Flame Master, both now seniors in high school, and Rika's older sister, Tuka, managing to get a nice stable job in Italy as a chef. With Tuka worrying over Rika's future, she makes the choice of having Rika move to Italy to live there permanently with her. This of course upsets Rika and Yuta, so both make an even crazier choice to run away together, deciding to elope instead. Now, I had never run away from home before, but as a grown-ass man, living in an apartment with his roommates, trying to keep himself alive with a pretty unstable job, and studying in college just trying to get a better one, I sincerely see a lot of problems with running away these days since I can barely keep myself alive with all that, let alone a fresh out of high school teenager who spends a day in Naruto running to school and back. Yeah, good luck getting a stable job. It's already hard as shit trying to get one with a college degree, let alone only a high school education. But hey, this could be just like the show. Something to enjoy understanding the fact this won't get any better. Or like me, who will view it as solely for nostalgic purposes, as the first ever romance anime I saw, beginning my descent into the horrors of romance anime hell. And maybe, just maybe, these two little shits will finally kiss. Or fuck, or something. Please, some kind of physical intimacy besides hugs, Kyoani? Is that too much to fucking ask? Fuck. Anyway, we'll see how this movie goes. I know I can at least enjoy some moe blob gooey love story to fill the hole of affection, deprived loneliness at least a little bit before crying myself to sleep and beg for the sweet release of death. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this movie in the comments, and remember, a waifu can replace intimacy, but it won't stop some people from trying. What the fuck?